Hi everybody, it is Ashley. Welcome back for another video. I just realized we are like midway through March and I never actually did a TBR video. So we are going to do a TBR video today, but instead of just doing March, because I only have about like 2 weeks left of March, we're going to include March and April together and do the two reading challenges that I had for this month. So for the month of March, I had new genres, and then for the month of April, I have pastel colored books. And so I ended up just taking the prompts, or not prompts, I ended up putting books that had like pastel colors in here and books that had genres, like new genres. And so I ended up putting all those books in an A. So we are going to be drawing our next read from here. So this again is going to be new genres and also pastel colors. I think right now I have more of the new genres than I do pastel colors. I was a little generous when it came to both prompts too, just to kind of add a little bit more variety. For the month of March and April, there are a couple books that I want to read. I want to get into Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, which is going to be an ebook. So I want to read Daggermouth. It took forever to find this book. I ended up basically just having to order online through Barnes and Noble. So I want to read Daggermouth as well. But I think to start for the rest of March and April, I think we're going to do about 8 prompts. So let's go ahead and draw the first one. So the first one right here, I have The House in the Cerulean Sea. Oop. We have another one, purple this time. I have Babel. So I have Babel right here. This is book number 2. All right, book number 3. Another purple one. Ooh. Throne of Secrets. No way it's not showing up. I have Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the second book of the Kingdom of the Wicked series. No, a Prince of Sin novel, not Kingdom of the Wicked. That's the series I finished. Anyways, this is the third book. Next one. A yellow one. Oh, I'm so excited. And then I have And Now Back to You. And Now Back to You by BK Boris. And I'm so excited for this one. Book number 5. A blue one. Ooh. A Fate Inked in Blood. A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. Book number 6. Another yellow one. Oh gosh. This is going to be a really stacked TBR because I just got The Shadow of the Gods. This is Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. All right, 2 more. A blue one. Oh my god. I have Alchemized. Like I said, this is a stacked TBR. And here is the behemoth itself. Yay. All right, last one. Please not a long one because we have a lot of really big lists. My lord. If I could shuffle and a peek. And the last one I have on here is Red Rising. I do have this as an ebook, so there's nothing to pull off my physical TBR because this is a book that I bought on Kindle. All right, so as a reminder, this TBR is going to be for the rest of this month and next month. And I do have 3 books on the TBR before I picked my prompts. So I had Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, and the last book on my physical TBR is Daggermouth. I cannot wait to read these 3 books, but on top of that, we now have 8 books, and we got some chunky monkeys in here. Now that being said, if I do somehow read all of these books, I will pull more books out of the box that I have, but we're not finishing it. Let's go over those books really quick. So out of the new genres, we had Alchemized, The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne, and then we had Babel by R.F. Kuang. 2 of these are dark academia, I believe, and the other one is high fantasy. I really have not read a lot of high fantasy since getting back into reading, so that is why that one is on there, and these are dark academia. And then for my pastel colors, I had The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I have Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. Now Back to You by BK Borison. and A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. The last book we ended up having was Red Rising, which I'm so excited to go get into. That is sci-fi, and as you can know, if you guys have been following me for a little bit, I'm really not that big of a sci-fi girly, but I have heard massive, incredibly good things about this, so I am super excited to get into Red Rising. Everybody's been reading it. But this is our physical TBR for the month of March and April. That is insane. This is so many books. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Consider subscribing and following. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your month. I obviously will be really busy reading because, I mean, come on. Okay, I lied. We have to pull one more. So let's pull one more book. It is green. Ooh. I have Rose in Chains. This is another pastel one. Let me go ahead and grab it. So I have Rose in Chains by Julie Soto. Like I needed to add another book, am I right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.